So the way that this works, this is terrible. So the way that Section 179 works is if you purchase a vehicle in the corporate name, and again, it has to be a purchase, not a lease. If you purchase a vehicle as a corporation, then you can file under Section 179. And then depending on what type of vehicle it is going to allow you to depreciate the value of the vehicle to extremely large numbers. And I didn't write the exact numbers down, but there's really 3 different categories, and I think I remember these numbers. So there's a passenger vehicle, and I believe the limit is 11,600, if my memory serves me correctly. Then there's the 6,000 plus pound vehicle.
That's when the Hummers got real popular.
Well, there's a Hummer rule that got put in place. It used to be, if it was over 6,000 pounds, you could write off the entire thing. They have since capped that at 25,000 because people were taking advantage of it. It's called the Hummer rule. So if you get a vehicle that's over 6,000 pounds, you could write off 25,000 the day that you buy it. And then there's the other vehicles. And there's really no limit. I think it technically is a limit of like 250 grand. The other vehicles, that's going to be like a moving truck. That's going to be a cargo van.
Maybe a golf cart.
What about Sprinter van, do you think?
Sprinter vans. Now there's rules. So it has to do, they could be a 9-passenger van or bigger. There's certain rules about the types of vehicles that fit into this other category. But it's traditionally vehicles that have no seating behind the front seats. So like the van that we have, the Whissel van, like that, the day we put that in service, that was like a $30,000 write-off. So the day we bought it with no money down was an automatic $30,000 write-off for that year. It's pretty badass, right?
So what if you sell it the same year?
So there's some recapturing just like there is in real estate. So when you go to sell the vehicle, there's rules about like what you do with it, how you get rid of it. Do you have to recapture, stuff like that. So there's a back end of this. Yes. Section179.org, I think, is the website that's like the go-to resource on this. But another example, like desert seasons here, I've been thinking like it'd be nice to have a company truck, right? Like if you get a pickup truck that has a 6-foot+ long bed, that can actually qualify into this other category. So bottom line is you can go buy a vehicle. It's got to be in your corporate name. It's got to be used for work purposes more than 50% of the time. But if you do that, the day you put it into service, you're getting write-offs, massive, massive, massive write-offs. Got to go in your corporate name. There's other things, equipment that could be put into place in your business, like these printers that we have. These are like $20,000 printers. The day that printer gets delivered, $20,000 write-off. The day it gets delivered. It's not, I get to write it off over the course of time. It's the day it's put in service. It's an automatic write-off. Now,
silly question. You buy a $30,000 passenger van at the end of the year, you sell it 2 weeks after the tax season is over, get your money back.
Again, there's a recapture part to this, so I'm not the expert on that. Talk to that new CPA that you hired. They can explain to you how that recapture part of it works. But there is a recapture that happens on the end. So it depends how you get rid of the vehicle. Do you sell it? Do you trade it in? The value, all of that stuff. So there is a back end of it to be conscious of. But this is a great way. Like my Sequoia, I bought literally on like December 31st. It's actually been like 6 years now. But the day I got that thing, that fit in this $25,000 category, $25,000 write-off immediately. Kevin?
You like already own the car versus the car?
No. It's got to go in your corporate name. That's key, and it has to be a purchase, not a lease.
You can't put a car you own.
Could you buy your car? Could your corporation buy your car? Talk to your CPA that you just hired. Talk to Larry Nacella. He can tell you.